The old paint booth is on its last legs. This piece won't stay fastened. This piece keeps coming off. Just generally, it's just worn out. I have used it a lot. I've got a lot of great use out of it. A lot of great projects have been run through it, and I've had it for many years now. It's time to replace it. When I bought this, I think I paid about $80 US for it, and that was 5, 6, 7 years ago. Not sure how long. Must have been 2016, 2017, somewhere in that range. It's time for a new one. So here's what I got. If you liked the video, how about giving me a thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thanks. Thanks for watching. It was time to replace the old one. The old one, of course, had a fan in it and a filtration system, very similar to this one. As I mentioned before, I paid about $80 for the old one. Well, I started looking online and I found this one for about the same price, about $80, except this is many years later. This one, the old one, it had a turntable, in fact, a very similar turntable, but this one came with a bag of these little alligator clips, cushioned alligator clips. You can clip your the piece you're trying to paint on there and put it in the turntable, turn it around, and it came with a whole bag of them. So that was one improvement. Here's the other one. And this one comes with lighting. No more dingy, dark, can't see what you're doing in the paint booth. It's got lights. And I'm here to tell you that this one cost $80 too. So inflation smation. $80 6 years ago versus $80 today. You get a lot more for your money. And I recommend a paint booth when you're using your airbrush because you don't want to breathe the paint or the thinners. They're not good for you. As a bonus, the other thing that this came with was a vent that hooks onto the back where the fan port is, and you can vent it out a window. All for the same price, 80 bucks. Can't beat that with a stick. I'm telling you, this was a deal. When I'm painting with Tamiya paints, and alcohol is my thinner, I normally just vent it into the room because the filter catches most of the pigments and all you're doing is venting some alcohol out into the room. It's probably not good for you, but I think for me, the risks are minimal. I do wear a paper mask, however, even with the paint booth running while I'm painting. The alcohol is nothing compared to the petroleum-based solvents used with enamels, which is what I used to do before I became familiar with the Tamiya brand. The new booth is pretty remarkable. I think I got a great deal. I'm looking forward to using this new paint booth, and as you can see, there isn't a speck of paint on it. But there will be.